The pandemic has had a generally deleterious effect on the economy of African nations, but some countries have ridden the wave more successfully than others based on the resilience of their economies, discipline, and prudent use of their resource envelopes in the period of this crisis. In my country, Ghana, our economy has emerged in extremely poor shape from the COVID experience. A ballooning deficit, double-digit inflation, a nose-diving currency, increasing debt distress are some of the symptoms of a very ill economy. Ghana's case was easy to predict with the cavalier handling of the economy by the current administration, unbridled borrowing from the capital markets, creative misstatements of budget deficits and other critical fiscal figures were certain to come to a head eventually. Ghana went into the pandemic without adequate buffers and has emerged with a terribly battered economy. To make matters worse, a pandemic windfall of in excess of 33 billion Ghana cedis, which could have cushioned the economy, remains unaudited and is believed to have been used largely in the quest to win election 2020 at all costs. The pandemic has laid bare, once again, the inherent weakness in our public health delivery systems and our social welfare systems. Take, for instance, the testing of COVID-19 globally. A report compiled by McKinsey and company showed that by May 2020, only 11 people per 1,000 had been tested in Mauritius, which had Africa's best record in that regard and had a population of 1.3 million, as compared to 166 per 1,000 people in Iceland, with a population of about 300,000 people. In Ghana, we could manage testing for 5.5 people per 1,000 for a population of 31 million people. Africa is still worse off in COVID-19 vaccine rollout. Out of 8 billion doses of vaccines distributed globally by the end of 2021, 3% had been administered on the continent, with only 8% of the over 1.2 billion living in Africa fully vaccinated. This compares with about 60% of vaccinations in high-income countries. It is my firm belief that Africa has survived COVID by the resilience imbued in us as a people by nature, and not by any skillful handling of the pandemic by any particular government.